Greetings! Welcome to the amazing new world of Disney Universe. I'm your tour guide, Vic, short for Virtual Information Cube. Are you ready to star in some of the greatest Disney adventures of all time?
As much as I wanted it to be, this isn't a game for me. In fact, if hearing the word Disney brings to mind musical steamboats, poison apples, and animation at least 50 years old, this probably isn't a game for you either. This is a Disney game, but in the Disney Channel sense, as opposed to the Mickey and the Beanstalk sense. I mention this not to demean the game, but to keep the expectations and perhaps hopes of older Disney fans in check, and to illustrate what the game does embrace. This is not a game without its own magic. Indeed, for an audience that grew up with Lilo and Stitch instead of Ichabod and Mr. Toad, this universe is just as magical. Released for the Nintendo Wii, Xbox 360, and PlayStation 3, Disney Universe is an action platform game that brings together some of Disney's most popular worlds. There are 18 stages, each based on its own universe, and you'll explore them while wearing costumes of characters from dozens of Disney franchises. Sadly, Saludos Amigos isn't one of them. I think I'm just old. Initially, that was one of my major complaints. Not the lack of Saludos Amigos, but the fact that you're playing this game in a Mickey Mouse costume rather than actually playing as Mickey Mouse. It's like the game asks, hey, who's your favorite Disney character? Oh yeah, that's a good one. Here's a costume instead. You could just put it on your generic blue guy. Of course, I eventually came to appreciate the game's intention. Virtual worlds have been created to allow people to experience Disney's universe for themselves, but the entire system soon goes awry, and it's up to you to restore order. That means you're playing in costume because the entire game world is, in fact, a simulation. Now, you might think, as I did, that this would dilute the game's magic. I'm not sure the presence of actual Disney characters wouldn't have made this an exponentially more magical experience, but it actually works as is. You're exploring worlds based on The Lion King, Alice in Wonderland, even live-action stuff like Pirates of the Caribbean. And pairing those designs with the story, Disney Universe does achieve the feel of an attraction gone wrong, a virtual Disneyland that needs repair. As an attraction should, the game also looks pretty good too. Disney Universe benefits from solid art design, especially in the more creative worlds like Alice in Wonderland. It's not a technical showpiece or anything, but it looks a lot better than most of the games your kids play. Make no mistake though, that's what this game is. Disney Universe is very much a kid's game, and that's reflected in the gameplay. This is a button-mashing platform game designed to be simple and straightforward. If you're looking to actually explore these Disney worlds, you'll be disappointed to learn this game is very linear. You just move from one objective to the next, and there's very little to do in between. But that said, there are a ton of objectives. Specifically, there are more than 50 levels and enough unlockable costumes to make a kid's head explode. There's also a system that lets you level up each costume individually, which is another really nice touch. This game excels at what it's trying to do, which is essentially to be a Disney-infused take on the Lego games. The action and experiences are very similar, but the difference is the magic that comes with Disney involvement. For that alone, Disney Universe is the best kind of kids game and an easy recommendation, even without steamboats.